right, Coach? One loss, one win this week, but a good bounce back win on the second game there against the Midwestern. Just kind of walk us through the last week.
Sure. We went down Saturday to Midwestern State, and then we played here on this past Monday, I guess it was, against Midwestern too. Took a double overtime loss. Obviously not what we wanted or had expected going down there, but really just got outworked in a lot of areas, rebounding area. That was big, and you know, our posts normally do a great job battling in the paint, holding their own, and I thought Midwestern State did a really good job of attacking us in the paint, getting easy buckets. And I would just say overall not our best game. We looked a little out of sync and never could kind of get a hold of the game and kind of control the momentum of the game. You know, had chances in the overtimes. I think we missed 6 free throws in both of those overtimes. So chances to put it away, and we never just did. And I hope it's a good learning opportunity. It was for us. But so, you know, then we turned to Monday. It was going to be a good test for us to see, you know, can we bounce back? Can we be a little bit tougher? Can we value the basketball? And I thought we did all of those things and more. We stayed out of foul trouble as well. So early in the season, you know, for us, we don't want to have those learning opportunities. We want to walk away with the win no matter where we're at. But did we, you know, were we more focused that second game? Yes, and more intentional in just rebounding, valuing the basketball. Things that I thought we were a little careless that Saturday against Midwestern the first time.
So you got OBU tomorrow. It's kind of a game that's come to pass over the past 72 hours, right? Just preview that matchup.
Oklahoma Baptist, a new coach this year, Coach Overton, but not new to the game of women's basketball. I think he's coached at every level, WNBA and international and NAI, D1. I mean, you name it. Won lots of championships. So I think they're a team that's just getting their identity right now, and he's putting a stamp on it. But we're going to see a team that's going to probably play a lot of 2-3 zone. We may see that the whole entire game. That's kind of been his identity as a coach. And, you know, I think both sides are – he has a couple injuries. We have a couple players out right now too. So we are thankful that he's coming down. As you know, the TW games got canceled last week, so we were able to pick this game up as kind of a buffer for some of those games that we lost. So, you know, they're a team. They're just a well-coached team, and they've only, just like us, have only played. They just played their second game the other day. So, you know, we will be learning and making some adjustments probably throughout the game as to what, you know, they may be doing as well.
What's practice like for you guys when you really don't know who you're getting ready for?
You focus on yourself, and I think sometimes there's some gold to that too, where you don't know what you're going to see in the next couple of days. I think last week we maybe prepped for almost 5 different teams. So at times, okay, there's a cancellation with these 2 teams. Okay, you know, could we play them? And it's a lot of change, a lot of quick change. So it's just valuing the moment that you get on the floor, making sure, you know, we're continuing to keep an edge ourselves, defensively, offensively, and continue to get better. Our players have been great. With all this change, they really have just maintained a level of focus and maturity of, you know, we don't know who it is, and neither do we as coaches, but we just need to make sure that we're ready for that call.
All right, then also this weekend, Thursday you go to Permian, then Saturday they come back here. Can you just kind of preview that matchup for us?
Sure. 3 total games this week. So Oklahoma Baptist being our main focus right now. But UTBB women, Coach Booth, this is probably the best team that I've seen that they've had so far. Inside and out, they have guards that can score. They have post players that can score in the paint and stretch you to the perimeter. We're going to see they always, I mean, she's very defensive oriented. They do a great job defensively, just physical. May pick you up full court in different defenses, man-to-man, just push you, shove you around. So we got to be tough. We got to be ready for those battles. It's always tough down at their place too, just going on the road and playing in their gym. So, you know, OBU being the first priority right now, and that's kind of our main focus, but it will quickly turn down to Odessa here on Thursday.
With 3 games this week, I mean, your depth's going to come into play. How do you feel that your depth, your bench has improved, I mean, throughout the year, and what are you looking then to do this weekend?
Yeah, I think depth is going to be key, as you're talking about right now. And it's just continuing to make sure, I say the young ones and players that are new in our program that are just grasping the system and it feels different because normally we would probably be way more advanced in what some of the things that we're doing at this point in the season, but we're not just because of limited games so far. So the depth is big, and I think that helped us against that second game against Midwestern. I mean, we played 10 players. We had 10 on the bench, and we played all 10 players, and so we need to stay out of foul trouble and just play the game the right way to give us a chance to win it.
Who are some of the young players that really caught your eye so far that have been key contributors?
I go back to our two freshmen, Jayla Burgess, who's been starting for us. You know, if you look at the stats, you might not say, okay, she's scoring a lot of points or rebounding, but she just has a really good mind for the game of basketball. She helps us flow. She's actually really mobile as a post player. She's getting a little tougher out there too, as most freshmen have to get. And then Jillian Soul, she's given us some really good minutes as well, and I would expect these next 3 games for her. You know, we don't have Delaney Nix right now, and so Jillian will be, you know, a big piece of kind of stepping into that spot too. So those are our 2 freshmen, and they'll be out there quite a bit.